Good morning and welcome to Lovin Dubai show. Thank you so much for tuning into our podcast this morning. Today we are bringing you the latest news from me, Amy.
And me, Anissa. Good morning.
So today we've been talking about viral video shows a delivery driver eating a customer's order, but it was taken out of context. A member of the royal family pilots her first passenger flight, which is epic. A radio host, Catboy, says his goodbyes to Dubai in a heartfelt tweet, and His Royal Highness Sheikh Mohammed has been seen strolling through London.
Yeah, it was amazing. It's a great show today, guys. Make sure you listen to the end.
Good morning and welcome to the Lovin Dubai show. Today you're brought here with me, Amy.
And me, Anissa.
And welcome. I hope everybody's had a lovely weekend. We're taking over from the team this morning, so bear with us. We're hoping to delight you with the news this morning.
On this Monday morning.
Exactly, and we've got some great stories for you today.
Yeah.
So first up, a viral video shows a delivery rider eating a customer's order, but it was taken out of context.
Yeah. A member of the royal family pilots her first passenger flight.
And radio host Catboy says his goodbyes to Dubai in a heartfelt tweet.
His Highness Sheikh Mohammed has been strolling through London.
Oh.
Very nice.
So we've got some lovely stories today.
Yeah. Tell us, what have you been up to this weekend?
Not a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like it's summer, not many people are here, or it feels like there's not many people here, although people are coming back.
What are you thinking of the weather, the Dubai heat? Is it that bad?
I actually don't mind it. I actually think that it's absolutely fine.
Yeah?
It's not been too hot. And also, like, when it is quite hot, like, you just adapt, right? You just
stay at home, no? Go to the malls.
Have you done lots of shopping?
Yeah.
Have you?
And I like getting my steps in at the mall. It's a thing.
Okay.
Is
that a thing, guys? That's your exercise. We've got some nodding of the heads from the production room. So we know that some people are also shopping, getting their steps up.
Yeah, well, the weather isn't too bad. I have been taking a few evening walks. It's not been that bad.
Have you?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I haven't quite kind of mastered the art of kind of going outside yet. I feel like it's still it's just the humidity I find. It's not actually the heat. Having said that though, not a lot has changed. I feel like all I do is drive around and work, or like you're in aircon all the time. So is it...
Yeah. What do you think about going in and out of aircon all the time? Does that make you sick? No? Fine. Some people actually recommend wearing jumpers or cardigans to the mall so that you're not going from like heat to really freezing cold.
So they say this because I feel like whenever anybody's like... You know when there's like temperature changes?
Yeah.
So it's like you go from summer to where everybody always gets ill. There's always certain times of the year where people get ill and everybody's like, oh, it's the weather. Oh, the weather's changing. And I just feel like that's kind of what's happening now. But are people being ill?
Someone said malls are offing their AC. Too many people inside without buying.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, imagine people just going to the mall just for the AC.
To be fair though, like it's quite a good social place, right? Yeah. So even if you're not buying stuff, you're still there, you're still meeting friends, you're still being social over summer. I feel like that's, that's a normal thing.
I mean, I was in the mall and I was actually freezing at one point. I did feel like I was back in Manchester, like, oh, it's a bit chilly.
I actually really enjoyed, I was at the mall this weekend and it was rammed. It was very busy. Lots of people, lots of bags. So I think people are spending some cash.
Yeah.
But it's, I think it's absolutely fine. I mean, again, wherever you kind of live, there's always like heightened seasons, whether or not it's freezing cold, whether or not it's really, really hot.
True.
And you just adjust, right?
Very true.
So I think it's fine.
I'd actually much rather have the heat, the 50-degree heat, than a snowy, slushy day.
Oh, yeah. And it's the rain. It's the rain that just gets everywhere. But this is the thing. Being English, not a great fan of the rain. Everybody else here loves the rain.
And a big fan of the snow as well. I'm really not a fan of snow.
Oh, I like snow. How do you not like snow?
Because it rains on top of the snow and it becomes slush. And then your socks get wet. No? I think I'm just traumatized.
So weird.
You
Okay, so a viral video shows a delivery rider eating a customer's order, but it was taken out of context. So I don't know if you guys saw this on our Instagram channel, but a video went viral on Twitter showing a delivery rider parked on the side of the road going through food on the back of his motorbike. The video took the internet by storm, and people were thinking this was filmed in Dubai and were tagging local authorities.
The 1-minute-long video shows the rider eating some of the food and taking small sips of the beverages. The receipt can be seen attached to the bag. Some people thought he was eating his own meal, but others suggested this is a customer's order. So the video was reportedly taken in Bahrain and taken out of context after an investigation was conducted. They concluded that this was a cancelled order and the driver was unfortunately suspended for violating the company's health and safety guidelines.
See, you can't get away with anything nowadays with social media, can you?
Yeah, and there were a lot of comments and, people are really sad for this poor man. They just say he was eating, why did he need to get suspended?
But I think this is it, right? And I think this is the kind of... I think social media is fantastic for so many things, but I also think that there is... there's no benefit of the doubt anymore. This guy could have been his food. It may not have been anything to do with anybody. Yeah. Who's he hurting?
And why are you recording him?
But exactly.
If you did have a suspicion, if you did have a doubt, why don't you just go up to him? Why don't you go over to him and just chat to him? And
speak to him. Or go, hey, I've seen this, and go directly to whichever kind of delivery, delivery people it was. But to just go and record it and let it go viral, and this is the thing. And I think social media, people don't realise the impact of social media, and there is a responsibility in what you post and how you post it.
Yeah.
And I think it's really unfair. This guy could just be having his lunch break. We've all done it, eating at your desk or doing whatever.
Yeah. Because once something goes viral, that's it. There's no going back.
The problem is that once something goes viral, action has to be taken. It's fine if something kind of, if you kind of hide and you kind of see, but when it starts, people getting involved, people passing comment, businesses need to be seen to be taking action, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate.
I think most of the comments, so there was loads of comments on this video, most of them are in support of the man, and they just we're all humans, it's hot weather, you don't know when the last time he ate was, you have to take into consideration people's feelings and
benefit of the doubt, isn't it? Give the guy the benefit of the doubt.
So it's just a lot of people saying that whoever filmed the video has zero sympathy. The driver was hungry, and rather than recording, he could have gone down, spoke to him, offered him some money, and advised him not to do that if he thought it was such a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's hard, right? Because I think in a situation, the person who's recorded, and a lot of people do it, right? They take video footage, they upload it. There was something the other day about a bullying thing, and I just think you don't realise what you're doing until obviously then the repercussions of it. Yeah. And so some people we've probably all done it, or commented on something, or taken something, or done whatever, and we've not really thought it through. I guess
I do really feel bad for this man, but
hopefully it's suspension. Hopefully it might have only been a day suspension. You never know.
True.
So it could have just been over his weekend, and
because I'm sure there are a lot of people looking for justice and helping him. The other question I have though isn't recording illegal to begin with?
I mean,
recording people?
Technically, yeah. But again, I don't think... How can you... I mean, it's just hard to regulate, isn't it?
Yeah. I
mean, and the guy's not exactly going to turn around and be like, don't record me.
True. Looks like it's from a window or something. Anyway, moving on. A member of the royal family pilots her first passenger flight.
This is so cool.
Yeah. Mose Al Maktoum was so happy to have her mother on board as her first passenger on a commercial flight.
She shared a video on her Instagram page and said, my first passenger flight on Emirates at 19 years old. Mum kept her promise and came on my first flight. Unforgettable. That is so cute.
That is amazing.
Also, a highly accomplished person, 19 years old, flying. I dread to think what I was doing at 19. I think that is fantastic.
I think that is. You're a teenager and you're flying a full plane of people. Mabruk. Very good.
That is so good. Right, question. Would you like your mum to be on your first flight or any flight?
Not really. Well, it depends on your mum and how she is. I feel like my mum, I think she would be proud, but I might get the few like comments. Oh, I didn't trust you to fly that plane. Thanks, mum, for the support.
Have you ever driven with your mum? My mum, like, you're driving along, and my mum like brakes, and it's like she's the worst backseat driver, and she sat there and she's like, the other day, or like when I was at home, and she's there driving along with my dad, and my mum's like, oh, I'm like, my dad has been driving for like 50 odd years, or however old years, sorry, and for like maybe like 40 years, and literally car coming, it's miles away, and yet she's like, oh.
Yeah.
I can imagine if you're up in the flight, she has no idea, there's obviously nothing around, but she'll suddenly see a bird in the distance if you're that high. Oh, darling, watch out for the bird.
Yeah, very dramatic. My mum hates my driving. She's like, you're going too fast. It's literally like 100 on 140 roads.
To be fair, I don't know whether or not I trust your driving.
The audacity.
I know, sorry. I don't know if I trust many people's driving, actually.
Wow, that's very, very...
I could just imagine you being a little bit of a Speedy Gonzales, where you're like, zoom, 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 like in and out.
No, I abide by the law.
No, I'm sure you abide by the law. I just think that, you're a little bit of a weaver.
Maybe. Sometimes I forget to brake over speed bumps. It's a joke.
She says it, but
the piloting thing is very cool. I mean, would you ever get a pilot license or something? Is that?
Would I get a pilot's license? I don't know. It's not something I like to fly, and I love flying. Don't know whether or not I'd be wanting to be the person that flies.
Really?
Yeah, mainly because I think I'd get bored, especially if you're on a long flight.
Sure.
I'd quite like to get up, read, watch something. I'm not very good at sitting still for a long period of time.
Yeah,
makes sense. I would bring my mum along with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could deal with that, and I think just getting those good books. Just be one of those kids that could be like, my daughter flies me everywhere.
Yeah, and it's amazing. I just want to say, because she is a woman, and the aviation industry is like 90%.
I mean, it is predominantly men.
So it's amazing. She's that young. She's part of the royal family. She is flying a plane. I mean, what's to come in the future?
I mean, that's it. I mean, you're highly accomplished at 19. I look forward to seeing what actually happens now.
Yeah, in the next 10, 20 years.
I mean, yeah, maybe she'll be like the first woman to, I don't know, what are the records that haven't been broken for flying? I don't know, there's quite a few, I would have thought. But it is absolutely incredible. So well done. Let us know whether or not you take your mum up on a flight with you. Whether or not you want the backseat driving or not. Okay, so radio host Catboy says goodbye to Dubai in a heartfelt tweet. It's a very Dubai thing to listen to the radio on your way to and from work, and there are some amazing radio shows residents love listening to. One of them is Catboy's afternoon show on Dubai 92. Sadly, on June 5th, Catboy announced he was leaving Dubai and his family and moving to London.
Wow. He shared a heartfelt message on Twitter yesterday after hosting 5,000 plus radio shows, saying this was his last day in Dubai, aka Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Oh. This is truly the end of an era, as hundreds of listeners would tune into his radio show for 18 years.
I think, isn't that
that is very sad.
I just think that it's like an end of an era, right? I think fair enough, obviously you're going back to the UK and and saying goodbye to this lovely city, emirate. But 18 years is a long time to say goodbye to somewhere.
It really is.
You're like part of the furniture.
That is your whole entire life. Like, everything you now know is here. Your friends and the things you do and your hobbies and everything that you know, even the level of comfortability, you go back to a completely different
I think people do it, right, for loads of different reasons, whether or not it's their kids' education, whether or not family, loads of different things. But I think I mean, obviously you have the transition and the change when you move out here in the first place.
Yeah.
So I guess it will be a change. It'll be a shock to the system. I mean, let's be honest, Dubai life is a great life.
Yeah.
But yeah, good luck to you, Catboy.
Do you think this is something every Dubai resident goes through?
I think, right, if you're, we're majority of us are expats, and I think that you always get to a certain point in time. We always used to have this conversation where it was like, you'd have like 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 15 years. Like you have certain milestones at where you go, oh, like I'm coming up to, how long have I been here? 6 years, 5.5 years, 6 years.
And how many years did you come for initially?
I came here for 3. That is not happening. I'm going to be here for the foreseeable. But you know, when you have those things where it's like, okay, 5 years in, okay, what, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? And I think that's just life in general, right? Where you just suddenly kind of go, okay, what am I doing? Should I do this? Should I do that? And then you realise I shouldn't do anything. Just do what you want to do.
Yeah, Casey actually said something pretty funny. She said that, when she first came, she was reluctant to buy furniture because she never knew when she was going to leave. And now it's as the years are progressing and you're like, do I buy my furniture now? And then you're like, no, but maybe I'll leave after another year or 2, so it's not worth it. And then 5 years, 10 years have gone by and you're like, should have
so this is it. So I had the same conversation. I actually had the same conversation with Casey.
Okay.
Because we were moving at the same time. And I obviously, when I first moved here, I moved into a studio. I had like pure, like I think as everybody does, pure IKEA furniture, or like, the really cheap, like really, I went cheap. I went very much just to kind of like get the bare basis. Yeah. And obviously, as you kind of progress, it's amazing how much stuff you accumulate, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether or not you're actually intentionally buying. I just accumulate a lot of stuff.
Guys, I don't own any furniture and I've been here for 4 years.
What?
I did the same thing. I was like, I'm not going to buy furniture. I moved into a fully furnished apartment and then another one and then another one. I don't own any furniture.
So do you still live in a fully furnished apartment?
Yeah, I bought like bits, like decorations.
So like home furnishings, soft furnishings.
Yeah, like little,
frames
and mirrors and things like that. I don't own like a sofa or a bed.
Do you know, my big purchase was I bought a bed, and that was like my big purchase because I was suddenly like, no, I'm going to be here and I can ship it back. It's so easy to ship back now.
Maybe that's how you know you're an official Dubai resident.
This is
the
it.
Moment
when you
buy
start
a big piece of furniture.
So you don't classify yourself as a Dubai resident now then?
Well,
because you don't own furniture.
Now I'm married, so I guess I'm not going back and I can just, take his furniture. I mean, I didn't buy furniture with the thought that I would go back. And now I guess I'm not buying any furniture.
Maybe you're just a little nomad. You don't need to buy furniture. It means that you can like be one of those people that just goes, right, yeah, I'm going to fly here and fly there and not bother. But I do think though that like I moved house after about 3 years, and I was shocked. And I didn't think that I'd bought a lot of stuff, and I certainly didn't have a lot of furniture. I was shocked by how much stuff I had. Like shocked. I actually ended up like giving loads like to charity and kind of like throwing a lot away. It was tat. It wasn't even anything of any substance. It was just tat. And this is the thing. This is what happens. I think even if I'd been here for a year, this is 18 years, I think I'd still have a lot of stuff.
Well, 18 years. I wonder how much stuff he's got to ship back, or how much tat he's giving away.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, maybe. But I think it's, big changes on the horizon.
Yeah. And His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum has been strolling through London. Just a while ago, before his birthday, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum was seen strolling through different areas of Dubai. And now he's spreading his charm through London.
So the ruler of Dubai was seen strolling in several spots in London, like Hyde Park and Harrods. He even stopped to take a few pictures with children too. These videos, which are on our Instagram channel, are so sweet. They are. It's so nice. Yeah. And also just to have like, I just think, right, anybody that gives time to somebody else, I think props to you. Like, there's too many people now that when you kind of, especially like celebrities, and you're like, they're like, no, I'm too busy for you.
Yeah.
And the fact that a ruler of Dubai actually gives time.
Yeah, it's incredible, and it's really nice to see him, you know, around enjoying himself.
Yeah. And to be fair, he's actually hit a really good time because, you know, London in the summer is very pretty.
It really is.
So he's escaped the Dubai heat.
But
I'm sure he'll be back. You know.
Yeah, and it's actually amazing that so many people spot him in London. So you can just see the massive impact he has. People like, you know, British people are tagging him on stories like, look who I've just spotted in Harrods or in London or wherever they are. And, and it's cool that they recognize him, right? I think that's...
Well, I think Dubai is no longer on a... you know, Dubai's now on a global stage. Like we've arrived, people.
Yep.
And I think that is massively the case. Like, so obviously, if Dubai's now on centre stage, I think the ruler is now on centre stage. Exactly. Right. And so we should be, because Dubai's great.
Yep, it's the biggest, the tallest, the best.
Oh, look at you.
Come on.
See, anybody needs a tagline for Dubai, go to Anissa.
Got plenty of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, team, a little show this morning. What a way to start the day. I hope you've enjoyed it, being here with us. Simran will be back tomorrow. She's back from her hollybobs. Casey will be back later on in the week, so it'll be back to regular scheduled programming. But I hope you've enjoyed it with us. It's been lovely to bring you the news of Dubai this morning.
Yeah, I'm sure they're excited. But
can't wait, I'm sure.
Maybe they prefer us hosting,
I think, you know, maybe.
Positive attitude. I think I could be the next Casey and you could be the next Simran.
Oof. I'm not so sure about that. There's some laughing going on in the production room here. So they clearly don't think that we've nailed it. Thank you so much for the vote of confidence there, Ali. Appreciate it. But anyway,
we love a supportive team.
Yeah, exactly. We're all about teamwork here. Exactly. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it. Tune back in tomorrow morning, and the team will be bringing you the latest from the Lovin Dubai show.
Yep.
Thanks so much, and have a good day.
We'll see you at 8:30 a.m. Bye.
A massive thank you to all those tuning in, and a big thank you to our producer Shahir and all the behind the scenes crew members like Ali Baba, Ali Khalil and Parth.
This was a Lovin Dubai production as part of Augustus Media Podcast Network.